Most time we feel that potentials just fall on us like rain falls from heaven, and we just start using them just like that. Well, in today's video, I'll be talking about how to identify your potentials and deploy your potentials to fulfill your purpose. Hi everyone, you're welcome to this week's episode of Purpose Show with Adekunle Comfort. I'm so happy to be doing this, and I'm very earlier we'll be talking about how to activate your potentials, how to identify and deploy your potentials to fulfill your purpose. Alright, one of the ways, most things that we call our potentials are natural abilities, alright? We begin to know that we have these natural abilities because we are using them. You know that you can write when you start writing. Even if you're not sure, you just know that, okay, I can write something. When you start writing, fine, you have to develop that ability. But you started, you had it in mind that, okay, I know how to do this. So for you to identify your potentials, you just have to do with you having a personal discovery moment with yourself. Now, what are you going to do? You're just going to sit down and ask yourself some very important questions. All right, what can I do? What are my natural abilities? Okay, you begin to think that, all right, how better can I fulfill my purpose? Now, with that, you are questioning your mind, you're questioning your brain, you're questioning your thinking faculty. Now, if you do not do any of this, if you do not sit down and think about what are the things that you can do and things that you cannot do, things that you feel that you have the ability to do, if you do not do that, you will not question your mind, and your mind will be so close that, oh, I cannot do this. Oh, writing is not for me. Speaking is not for me. This is not for me. When everything is not for you, then which one is for you? So you have to sit down and ask yourself these questions, because our mind, it's just like our controlling power. So if the moment you start questioning your mind, the moment you start stretching your thinking mentality, everything, you just see that things start dropping in your mind. You understand? Things start, a lot of ideas start coming because you are questioning yourself. But when you do not do any of this, definitely nothing is going to happen. So you begin to identify your potentials by asking yourself questions, by stretching your mind, by thinking about how best you can do things, new things that you can do. So when you're doing all of that, you see that you start thinking from your thoughts. You might just remember certain things that you can do that you normally do. Like responsibility, it's your responsibility to question yourself. It's your responsibility to think. It's your responsibility to do a search within yourself to know what are the other things that you can do, and how better you can fulfill your purpose. Okay, another thing you can do to identify your potential is listen to people that are maximizing their potentials. Now, when you listen to people that are maximizing their potentials, you see that you also will have that mindset of, oh, I need to be better. If all of that, a personal search and listen to people that are maximizing their potentials, if you're not doing any of those things, you just be thinking that you cannot do this, I don't have potentials, I don't have potentials. As a matter of fact, everybody has potentials, because God knows that it is in our potentials that we're going to survive. So He gave us those potentials. The difference between us is some people are using it while some are not using theirs. Some people are developing theirs, some are not developing theirs. Some people are thinking daily, they are making efforts to be better, while some are not doing anything about themselves. So for you to identify your potentials, for you to activate your potential, you have to start thinking about it. When you think about it, then from there you begin to understand more about your abilities. Now, finally, I want to say you have to start making use of the ones you know. Okay, I know I can do this, and you are not using it. Others will not come. So the ones you know that you can do, the abilities that you are sure of, start making use of them, using it to bless life, using it to help other people, most importantly using it to fulfill your purpose. With that, you see that you begin to grow and a lot of other potentials begin to surface. So that will be all for us. If it's your first time of watching Purpose Show on YouTube, kindly consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you get notified once I drop a new video. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you. See you in our next episode. Bye.